Anyone who has participated in a conference call knows that audio quality can vary greatly. Conferencing audio quality is not only determined by the technology, but also by how the technology is set up and used. First, let's look at the technology. We are able to conference thanks to the combination of 3 units of technology, sometimes 4, plus the software used for conferencing. The technology consists of a microphone, a computer, some audio speakers, and sometimes a video camera is used, which is the 4th technology. If the event is an audio-only conference, then the video camera part of the technology is not needed. Typically, on contemporary computers, both the microphone and camera are housed above the computer screen, but sometimes an external microphone camera is used. Also, many people use the speakers included in their computer system, but it is actually an advantage to use external speakers that are of a higher quality when conferencing. This actually allows for more flexibility in controlling audio problems, as we will soon see. But before that, there is also an outstanding device that can be used instead of the computer microphone and speakers, and that is a USB microphone headset, such as this CAD Audio U2 headset for conferencing. Plantronics also has quality models of this kind of headset. The sending and receiving audio quality will be the best with one of these headsets, but it can only be used by one person per computer. Now let's look at the steps for improving your audio quality during conferencing. First, use a quiet location. Noise can even invade the best equipment. And because conferencing software behaves like a cell phone, only giving volume to the person speaking in order to save bandwidth, any noise coming from either direction of the conference will cut out the audio for the other person. We notice this with cell phones. It is very hard for 2 people to talk over each other at the same time. Also, make sure you are muted if you are a listener. Secondly, make sure you have a solid connection, and generally Ethernet is better than Wi-Fi, because Wi-Fi can cut out at times. This also means that doing a conference call over telephone is best over a landline and not a cell phone, not only for avoiding buffering, as stated earlier, but because signal loss can occur, as with Wi-Fi systems. Third, avoid using speakerphones of any kind. We know this is not possible when conferencing in groups. Speakerphones are hard on listeners, but usually the person using the speakerphone doesn't realize this. Which brings us right to the 4th step, which is how to place a microphone. All microphones have one important characteristic. The sound quality is always better the closer the proximity of the microphone is to the voice, but not too close. Proximity is half of the battle with microphones. This is why speakerphones don't provide good audio, because typically the voice is too far away. In a quiet room with a computer-mounted mic, the audio quality is mostly controllable, but it is still an advantage to place the microphone as close to the voice as possible, but still not too close. This is why headsets are so good. The microphone is right next to the side of the mouth, ideally not right in front, so as to avoid plosives, those popping P and T words that occur when a microphone is right in front of the lips. Desktop microphones are a great alternative if you don't want to wear a headset or want to conference in groups. Likewise, if you're in a group and using a microphone on a computer, make sure the person conversing gets in front of the microphone as close as they reasonably can. Sometimes people use cell phone microphone earbud sets, but many of these actually apply an extra level of noise reduction technology, which doesn't always work so well for the person using them. Likewise, the sound quality generated by these devices is not optimal. Next, which is the 5th step, let's look at speakers. There is no way to control the internal speakers on a computer except for volume. But if you use external speakers, you can direct those speakers away from the microphone, not pointing towards the microphone, to give some extra control to your audio quality when you call in. As well, it is best to place external speakers well in front of your microphone so that you are not sending audio back into the microphone, or at least minimizing this. You can even turn the back of the speakers to the microphone for best quality, but also give some distance to the speakers from the mic. This is especially useful when conferencing in groups. Speakers that point towards a microphone are very likely to contribute audio problems for other listeners as well as for you. That's it. Just to reiterate, USB microphone headphones are the best quality if you are a single person on your own computer. Make sure that when you call in, that you get as close to the microphone as is comfortable, but not right up against it. Avoid using speakerphones. And if you have external speakers, cant them outwards, away from the microphone, so they are not feeding sound directly into the microphone. And oh, of course, use a quiet room.